Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it. Matt Zahab here, host of the Cryptonews podcast, and Richard Levin, VP of Global Sales and Advertising. Richard, how are you today, mate?
All is well, bud. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'd love to hear that. Beautiful day in Jupiter, Florida. No complaints, and everyone is buzzing, and everything is open down here. I'm a happy camper, and life is good. You are the Bitcoin master, and today we are going to talk about Bitcoin. As of recent, we've been hurting a little bit. It's definitely not a smooth sail around the mid-60 area. We're back down to the mid-low 50s. A couple big things have happened in the last week or two. You've had that city in China with the power outage. Hash rate went to shit. Price of Bitcoin also went to shit. Network took a little dump. Tell me about it. What's happening with Bitcoin right now?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of covered it right there. The power outage in China with the hash rate drop at the same time the guy dumped off 9,000 Bitcoins. It was kind of just like a perfect storm there. So I know that it was either Saturday or Sunday night. All of a sudden, Bitcoin was just plummeting. I was getting text messages from noobs asking me, what to do. And just relax. Everything will be fine. And that's always the case, right? We're talking about Bitcoin here. It's, things get volatile, don't get shaken out. The institutions are still buying. I have, friends who are telling me that, nothing has changed on the institutional side. People are still buying. But, there's been plenty of FUD this week, and that always happens, right? It's always like a big drop off followed by the FUD. So I think that that's kind of trending into today. And then all of a sudden this afternoon, we got the whole Biden is going to, tax you 43% on capital gains, and everybody is losing their hair about it. Look, if you're hodling Bitcoin, you have nothing to worry about because you're not selling anyway. So, I don't know what to tell people right now except relax. Everything will be fine.
Very good point there. Joe Biden and Janet Yellen, definitely not big fans of Bitcoin. You know who is, though? Mayor Suarez. And you know what else is happening in a month? The Bitcoin conference. I know Cryptonews will be there. A bunch of other companies will be there. Tell me what you know about the Bitcoin conference and how fired up for you are that.
Yeah, look, I'm fired up. I think that the reality is that all of us who have been in crypto for a long time haven't had a chance to really come together during this bull run, right? Last year, March, when the pandemic started, and Bitcoin took a massive dive, right? That Black Swan March 12th event, everyone was freaking out. But since then, we've had so many awesome things happen. Michael Saylor came in, all the institutions are buying, Tesla with that massive buy, Elon's talking about Bitcoin, now JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, everybody's in. The price was at $60,000. Everybody's happy, but the one thing we haven't been able to do is get together and powwow about it. So I think everybody's itching for Miami. I was just down in Florida a couple weeks ago. You're right. It's like COVID never happened down there. Nobody wears a mask. No one wears that. It is what it is, whether you love it or hate it. But I think everybody is absolutely ready to go down to Miami, talk about Bitcoin, see what's happening. And I'm pumped. Yeah.
As am I. Speaking of Bitcoin, 100K, when is it going to happen? Not if, when.
Yeah, look, it's always the tough thing to call, right? Price action, things like that. It looks like we're consolidating here. I'm sure that we'll find support, somewhere around 50,000. As long as these institutions are still buying like they are. I mean, every big dip that we're seeing is getting bought up and stored in cold wallets. And there's only, one group that does that, and that's the institutions. So I think as this summer progresses and we find out who some of these mystery institutions are that have been buying, I think the sentiment will come back. I think that price action will come back. I don't think it'll be long before we're back in the 60,000s. And if things continue at that rate, by the end of the year, hopefully we'll be at $100,000 Bitcoin or above. But only time will tell. Again, it's crypto. It's a crazy world. We have pandemics now. Anything could happen, but I think we're on the right track. So Bitcoin's at 51,005 right now. Buy the fucking dip, man.
BTFD. And concluding remarks, Tim Cook, CEO and chairman of Apple. I know you're a big fan of the show. I know you tune in every second of the day, baby. I know you do. You got a couple $100 billion on the balance sheet. That's nothing. Throw a little cash at us and,
Absolutely.
Bitcoin goes to 100. Anyways, Tim, love you. Can't wait to have you on as a guest on the pod as well. Richard, always appreciate your time. Lovely having you on. And folks, we will see you shortly.
Take care.